Digital marketing is not an art of selling a product. It is the art of making people buy the product that you sell. So hello and welcome. I'm your host Dr. Ruby Gill and I feel privileged to extend my warm welcome to all on the behalf of lovely professional university. So attendees, you might be wondering the reason of gathering virtually. So let me reveal the reason. We are here to witness an incredible session on the topic digital marketing, as our expert is going to tell us all about this. So I'm sure you're as excited as I am for today's learning process. But before we commence, allow me to introduce the experts of the day. Dr. Jitendra Singh, Assistant Professor, Head, Media Research Center, School of Journalism, Lovely Professional University. A cognitive personality with vast experience in academics and industry as well. An alumnus of Aligarh Muslim University, Dr. Singh is doctorate in mass communication with a huge number of research publications in top-notch journals. He's directed films such as Tabassum, recognized at various national and international platforms, and one of them received Merit Award in Rashtriya Vigya Chalchitra in Kolkata. So, sir, thank you so much for giving us your valuable time. Thank you so much for joining us. With equal pleasure, I would like to welcome our admission nominee, Ms. Rachna Bajaj, Assistant Officer, Division of Admissions, Lovely Professional University. And attendees today, she's going to discuss about the admission part of the university and highlight the infrastructure and the other things of the university as well. So thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us. So with this, we'll begin our today's webinar. So over to you, sir, and looking forward for a great interactive session.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Dr. Ruby, for giving me such a warm welcome. And I must welcome each and every participant of this webinar today. And as we know that today we are here to discuss on the topic digital marketing. So let's quickly begin the webinar. And Ruby ma'am have talked about me very high. So as you know, my name is Dr. Jitendra Singh, and I come from the School of Journalism as assistant professor, and I am also looking after the Media Research Center. Let's begin the session, my dear participants. So today we are in the world of digital media, and of course we would be discussing what digital media is. And there is one thing which is very pronounced these days is digital marketing. Every now and then we hear this word, we come across digital marketing, and every now and then we see that people are talking about. It's a kind of a buzzword. Everybody is talking about digital marketing, digital marketing. So what is digital marketing? But before going ahead, before going with digital marketing, I would also want to draw your attention towards what is actually marketing. What do you mean by marketing? Then we would come to digital marketing. So first of all, what is marketing? The traditional form of marketing I wanted to ask you about. So it's a process of getting potential clients or customers interested in your product or services. So when you are doing a business or you are into a business of manufacturing or any kind of business, you definitely need to understand what is the demand of your client, who is your prospective buyers, and what would be your prospective market, where would you sell your product. So to bring those people to you, to your doorstep, to your business, is actually the effort being put up by the marketing professionals. So marketing is a process which involves around getting potential clients or customers who may be interested to buy your product or buy your services. Either you offer services sometimes, like there are hospitality, there are airways, they offer us services. And then there are products which we use in our daily life. So either you are offering service or you're selling an idea also sometimes, like religious institutions and different organizations have political parties, have political institutions have ideologies they offer. So either you sell your idea or your product or your services, and you need some clients, your prospective buyers who could buy your product. So the efforts which you put in to bring your clients to buy your product is actually called marketing. And now, because it's digital marketing, so we need to understand that also. But it's not as easy as it might appear to you, or as it might look to you like marketing is just like bringing clients. So it's not very easy. It's not like uh, आपने सोचा और आपने सोचा कि कहाँ और आपके पास you'll get the client. No, it's not that easy. So it is about it involves a lot of things which start from research. So it also involves around researching. Researching means finding out what the prospective buyers, understanding the needs of the client, your buyers, the market, where would you sell your product, the quality of your product, the quality of your services, your USP. So everything you need to understand, and you need to understand your buyers also. What the demographic they come from, what is their age group, what is their sex, what is their income profile, would they be interested to buy your product or not. So you need to do a lot of research. So marketing also involves around researching. Then promotion and advertising both. So there is nothing without advertising. There was a time when we used to sell products through personal selling. You might have seen there used to be people who used to come to our home selling some products, door to door services. They used to offer us some products. They used to give us a demo about certain products, and they used to give us some offer also. So that was a kind of a personal selling which could hardly reach to some a handful number of clients only in a day. It was very time taking process, time consuming process, and it was a lot of money also and manpower also to reach people one to one. So it could give a live reaction, live instant feedback of the audience also, but still it has some benefits and it also has some demerits at the same time. So now with the help of advertising, because we can advertise your product, we can, so marketing is actually made influential and effective only through advertising. So you need to take the services of advertising. So you need to plan an advertising service, you need to plan an advertising campaign, you need to buy some space on media, you need to look at the media also, which media would be preferable according to the need of the audience, the age group. So everything you need to first of all you need to find out. You have to research, and you have to think about planning and promotion also. Promotion is sometimes free also. You need some free platforms like social media is totally free. You don't spend a lot of money on promoting yourself or your brand or your anything on social media. It doesn't involve a lot of money. So these are all efforts which are being put into your normal form of marketing or digital marketing also. So it involves around researching, promotion, advertising, selling your product, which is your normal sale, which you do at your outlet or your store. Your you have a we have a chain of our stockists and distributors and your direct sellers and the vendors. So we have a chain of the people who are into buying and selling the product. And of course, there is a market, which is a place where buyers and sellers meet and exchange their ideas and goods. And then distribution of your product also is a part of marketing. It's not just manufacturing your product is important. What is important here is that you should make your product available to the market also, to the people also, on time. So that is also an important aspect of marketing. So it involves around researching, promotion and advertising, selling your product, and distribution of your product and services also. So it's a kind of a discipline which centers on the study of the market. As I said already, you need to understand what the market is, and also at the same time understanding what your consumers are, what is their behavior, and analyzing all these things, and the commercial management of the companies in order to attract, acquire, and retain customers by satisfying their wants and needs and instilling brand loyalty. So brand is something which is different, which you may not understand right now, because a product becomes a brand later on when it's being and when it becomes popular, and when the people develop trust on that brand, on that product, and they are using it, they are satisfied with the product, then it becomes slowly it becomes a brand, and people become loyal to that brand. And then here I talk about commercial management of companies. So what I mean to say here is that there are people who are into manufacturing, who are producing their products, and there is a market, and there is in between certain organizations that facilitate marketing, or they bring closer these two people, like the buyer and the seller. So marketing, there are marketing organizations which do marketing for different products. As you might have seen different ads on television. Okay. you wake up in the morning and you come across different kind of advertisements. Like when you wake up in the morning, you see a newspaper in your home, and our newspaper is full of different kind of advertisements from the first page to the last page. Then you come out from your home after getting ready, or you're getting ready for your home, and your television channel is your television set is on, and there is an announcement or there is an advertisement going on in your television channel also. Or if your television set is not on, maybe your radio set is on and you're listening to a radio jingle. So that is also informing you an about a product. Similarly, television channel also informing you or giving you an idea about a product. And when you come, once you come out from your home, you are going to your school or your college, and you see that uh, you're traveling on the roadside, you see some digital media like uh, transit kind of advertisement, or billboards or signboards or hoardings, banners, posters. Those are all you know uh, outdoor media where you see different kind of advertisement displayed or pasted over there. And then when you come back to home, then again you come across different kinds of ads. You're traveling in a bus. The bus might have a different kind of ads pasted over the panels, or in everywhere you are exposed to an ad. Very frequently you see ads throughout the day. So advertisements are there, which are a part of our life, and these are being facilitated by certain organizations which help us, which help the manufacturing units to, or the organizations to advertise their brand, to make available their brand and to market their brand through using the powerful medium of advertising. So this is the conventional form of advertising. So why I am saying conventional? Because earlier when there was no digital media, I would be coming on digital media also. So earlier when there was only television, there was only radio, there was only newspapers, magazines, cinema, of course, and the outdoor media. So these were the traditional forms of media which were used by the marketers earlier. But now, since the advent of the new media or the internet have arrived in the 90s, in the early 90s, and since then, and then when the social media came into, it has popularized and it has revolutionized the approach of the internet and the information gathering process. And now, because we are into a world of digital media, or in the world of digital age, where we are exposed to one or the other kind of digital media very frequently, we use that, and everybody is into transformed into using those platforms. There was a time when people used to read newspapers, but now people are reading digital newspapers. There was a time when people used to listen to radio announcements. The same thing is now available on the internet. You come across different radio channels, podcasts over on the internet. And then there was a time people used to watch films and television content on television channels, which are now being shifted to the OTT platforms. The films are being presented there on the OTT platform. So uh, you know no corner or nothing is left behind. Every media is now shifting to the digital platform. The films have also been turned into digital. The television content, every television channel which you watch, like you're maybe fond of watching Sony TV. Sony TV is available online also. The same program which you watch on television on Sony TV are there on new media platform as Sony Live app. Okay, you download the app and you can watch whatever programs are there, and some extra programs as well. Then you listen to radio. The radio options are already there on the internet, and again a parallel thing which is called podcast, which is also there on the internet. That also exists. You're reading newspapers. Newspapers inform you a day later. What has happened today will be informed to you by tomorrow. And there are websites which keeps on telling you everything what is happening in and around world throughout the day. You just have to need to have some alert services on your mobile, and you'll get every information of every corner of the world. So now, because the people, the audience have also shifted to the digital platform, so the marketing also needs to shift to the digital platform. Understand? So earlier, what was happening? Like earlier, the users of the media were the people who were using television, because television was a medium for advertisement. People used to create television ads and reach out to many people. And then people were reading newspapers, so we could give an advertisement to the newspaper. Still, it is happening in India and other parts of the world also. But in some part of the world, we are seeing that uh, there is a decline in the viewership of television and the readership of newspapers now, because the people are shifting to the digital platforms, and that is because one reason is that it's very interactive, and the second thing is it is available on your mobile phone. So everybody has a smartphone and everybody is connected to internet. So we are using, the power of the digital media, and we can access any information from any part of the world. And that is why, because the viewers, the users, the audience have shifted from the traditional forms of media to digital platforms. So it becomes necessary for every marketer, every organization to turn into digital. That is why digital marketing came into being or came into force. So now digital marketing is the efforts of the marketing are when done through the internet, using the medium of internet and the applications on the internet and the electronic devices. It is called digital marketing. So it's as simple as the similar form, the earlier form of marketing. Only the difference is that it is practiced or it is done using the applications of the internet and the electronic devices like your laptops, your mobile phones, your smartphones, etc., or your computer set. So maybe for some people who get confused with digital marketing, they say that digital marketing is all about just putting, you know, uh, posts on digital media, on creating social media platforms. No, it's not like that. It's entirely a different thing. So not just putting posts on social media is digital marketing. It's a strategic way of putting content on digital media so that you get prospective clients. You reach out to global audience. So it becomes important to what to post. I mean, what content to be posted, when to post. It's not like every now and then you are you're creating a selfie or you're clicking a photograph and uploading on social media. It's not like that. It's intentionally you have to create certain posts, and intentionally you should know when to post, at what time you need to post, when you'll get the maximum audience, the maximum people who are available on the internet. So it's when to post, what to post, okay, and for whom to post. You should know your target audience, understanding the target audience, what is their age group, okay, are what is their income group, okay, and the demographics. So you should understand, you should know what and who your target audience are. So it's a strategic approach, and it's you know uh, uh, the efforts you're putting into marketing using your internet applications and your electronic devices, and obviously your internet. So whenever you do your traditional forms of marketing through the internet, or online marketing or digital marketing. So these are certain channels of digital marketing. I hope it is visible to you. First is search engine optimization, search engine marketing, social media optimization, social media marketing, email marketing, content marketing, affiliate marketing, and influencer marketing. I would not be talking about all of them. It will become very heavy for you to understand, because the lecture will also go long. So you just understand what digital marketing is and why is it important. I would like to tell you that it is important because it is the place where people actually are. Understood? Because I said knowing your audience is important for any marketer or any manufacturer. If I am producing a product, like I am producing a mobile phone, I should know who have the potential to buy that phone, and what are the qualities of my phone, what are the USPs of my phone that would be sellable, that would make the product sellable. And I should know who all would be the people where would be the market where I could sell my product, and who would be the prospective buyers who could, you know, uh, purchase or buy my product, my mobile phone. So this is being facilitated by the marketing organizations, companies who help the manufacturers and the buyers come closer to their efforts being put in by different. digital media platforms or traditional forms, using the traditional forms as well equally. So it's not like earlier we used to have only television or newspapers, but now digital platforms are equally uh, in use and equally important for a digital marketer to advertise or to promote their brand or to promote their product. So these are certain channels, and it's always the digital marketing begins with search engine optimization, which means that you have to optimize the use of the search engines. You might have seen there are so many search engines. When you come across on internet, when you are on internet, you are actually going through different search engines. Like Google is a search engine very prominently used in India. Yahoo is a search engine. Yandex is a search engine. DuckDuckGo is a search engine. And then there are some other uh, uh, search engine platforms which helps you to bring certain web pages to your system, to your mobiles or your whenever you are browsing. So search engine actually brings those websites to you which have some popularity or which have some, which are uh, digitally marketed or which are actually optimized, means which are using the algorithm of these search engines. These search engines have certain kinds of algorithms which a digital marketing people understand, and they make your website friendly with those search engines so that it is available in the search. It appears on the search in the top 10 results when you are searching with keywords on any search engine. Like when say for instance, I always quote this example. If you are going for a vacation in Manali, you're planning to go for Manali this weekend. So what would be the kind of search you would be doing on the internet, like hotels in Manali? So this is the keyword. So whenever people are searching any information through these keywords, if I am a hotelier, I have a hotel, I should my you know my efforts would be to make my website available to the audience who are looking with this particular keyword, and in the top 10 results, it should appear in the top 10 results. So this is not possible in a day or two. It will take some time, and it will appear in the top search results only if it is properly uh, treated with search engine optimization. It is done. The SEO of the website is being done. So this is about using the right keywords, placing the right keywords in the website, and saving your web content with different keywords properly placed in the title, the description, in the meta description, everywhere. You would understand later on when you will join this course or feature. You will definitely get to understand this in detail. I may not be talking about all of them. It will become a very long lecture. So there are a lot of things in this. It's and very demanding these days. Believe you me, people from different backgrounds, maybe they are doing engineering or maybe they are doing any other technical course, but every organization today needs a digital marketing personnel to handle the digital marketing. Because if you want to grow on the internet, because when you are on the internet, you get international clients. You get a global reach. People from any corner of the world are actually searching you or watching you or accessing your content. So every organization needs, whether it is any manufacturing unit or any institution or any organization like government houses or any agency, every organization needs a promotion, needs advertising, and it needs actually marketing. And that is why every organization is in definite need of digital marketing these days. And there is a lot of scope in digital marketing, and people are actually learning it. Different institutions across the globe have started this course, and even we have also started a course in digital marketing, digital media, that is, and that includes digital marketing, because we need to understand digital journalism, digital media first, and then digital marketing is a part of that course. It will help you to understand how digital marketing is practiced, how it is done. So, search engine optimization, as I have discussed in brief, I will not be talking about them. Okay, and then let's see what is the importance of search. Digital marketing is so important because it has a global reach. First of all, as I already said, you know When you are on the internet, you are connected to people from any corner of the world, and it similarly, and at the same time, it has a local reach also. Not only to the global audience, you can reach out to local audience also. Because understand with an example, say for instance, you belong to any part of India. Say for instance, you come from Delhi, okay, and maybe for take an example of a smaller town like Jalandhar, okay. So if you want to know something about Jalandhar, like which is a PVR next to me, or which is if you're looking for a doctor around you, so who would tell you? The internet. So every now and then we are using internet, and even we are not acquainted about the local things sometimes. We're not very much aware about the local area, the people, the organization. So we definitely need to have an idea about the local people also. So it helps you to reach out to the local audience also, and it's very cost effective. It's uh, very cost effective. It's not very expensive. It is very nominal, and then it's easy to learn. Anybody can learn it, and it's very effective for targeting the right audience, and it's measurable also. That you can measure the number of people who are exposed to your ad or who are exposed to your campaign, and you can definitely measure the effectiveness of your efforts you have done to it. And then what are the different career opportunities in digital media? Like today, we can say that public relations is a very growing business, and when you talk about digital platforms, so there definitely we need people who can practice public relations at digital platforms. So they are digital, public relation officers who are practicing PR through digital media or social media also. So we have so many free social media and blogging platforms where we are creating our posts and promoting our brand and organization and institution. And then we have scope in copywriting. So there are openings in different public relations and corporate communication backgrounds. There are different organizations who handle public relations of individuals and organizations. Like every celebrity, every political leader, every sports person, every renowned person have a public relations organization who handle their social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, who keeps on posting their photographs, their videos on so that they get in touch with their audience and they engage their audience on social media. So we definitely need a department, a person who would look after the PR that is digital. And then we have scope in copywriting. There are different organizations. Every website needs content writers who could write the right content for the right audience. So there are so many openings for copywriters, and then uh, content writing is also important. Content writing is slightly different. Writing copy is different. So you need to develop content for technical blogs or sometimes different other platforms. So content writing, like posting, creating a post for a social media, like designing a post, like infographics or any kind of information that can be present through social media. We write effective and creative content for that. And then digital marketing. And so these are different digital media platforms where we need digital marketing also. So digital marketing can also be done. We have a lot of scope in digital marketing. Every organization has digital marketing department which helps them to grow digitally. And then content development, like creating videos for social media platforms, infographics, photo posts, posters, and different kinds of content which can be uploaded on social media. So we have a content development team also in different organizations. Data analytics, which there are people who analyze the data, and there's lot many positions. There's a lot of scope in data analytics also. So when you understand all these things, all these terms, you get acquainted with them. You have a lot of scope in digital platforms, and there are a lot of organizations who give you offers in there. And in gaming and animation also, there are organizations which are creating informative games for the children so that they can learn something. They can learn while gaming. So animation and these are also very common these days. So this is some the scope of this media, and I was just giving you a little bit of what digital media is. As I said in the beginning, digital media is also very important. You know, we always say digital media, but we sometimes we don't know actually what digital media is. I'm just perspective. So any kind of media which is available through the internet, like you are reading a newspaper has a text, word, information written in text. So if it is on the internet, it becomes digital text. The photographs you see on newspaper is a different medium, that is a printed medium. And when a photograph is uploaded on the internet, because it is now saved into the language computer understands, it becomes digital photograph. A video which you see on television, when it is uploaded on the internet, because it is now saved on the internet, which the computer understands the digital language. So this is why these every media is different from the digital media. The text, the photographs, the pictures, the videos, the animation, the infographics, the cartoons you see on the internet. So everything which you see on the social media, new media platforms, digital media platforms is actually a digital media, like your text, your photographs, animation, graphics, or audio, sound, and music also. So these are all different digital media platforms. With this, we come to the end of this presentation, small presentation. And I must tell you, participants, digital media is the media of the hour, and no business can escape from it. Uh, be it any profession, be it any organization, maybe a government house or a private organization or a public service organization or anything, any organization, any institution you say, you take the example of any educational institution or any institution, they need to practice digital media. So digital media is is omnipresent nowadays, and it is very important, which nobody can escape from, and it's very important for all of us to understand. And the future of media is the digital media, I say, and there are a lot of openings in future, and you get a lot of job opportunities in different profiles, as I discussed. So now I am open for any queries. If you have any questions, you can definitely ask. Thank you so much. I hope you understand the concept of digital marketing.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for insightful, informative, and impactful presentation. Your expertise and knowledge in this field is evident from the quality of discussion today, and your insights and perspectives provided valuable information to our attendees and helped to deepen their understanding as well. So thank you so much, sir. So yes, sir, we have few queries from the attendees. So with your permission, we'll take up those queries, sir.
Sure.
All right. So, sir, attendee wants to know that whatever the information, all this about this digital marketing, what are the tools required, and will these tools will be available free to the LPU students?
Tools in the sense, what they want to ask specifically as such. Tools like the tools of social media, digital marketing would be your digital platform. Okay, so we would be definitely helping them to understand how to, first of all, how to create a web page, how to create a website through different platforms like HTML is a language, or which is very simple to learn, and then there are different other platforms like where you create WordPress is one of the sites where you can easily and freely create a website. So first of all, you need to understand how websites are created. These are some certain tools which we definitely would be teaching our students how to create a website, how to create a web page, how to post content on these websites, and how to make it search engine friendly. So using the right keywords, placing those right keywords in the then backlinking is there, on page, off page. There are so many things which need to be done. So they will be given practical experience. It's majorly a practical oriented course actually. So we would be actually taking them through different practical exposures, and to certain organizations also for visits, so that they can understand and they can learn how digital marketing is practiced.
Thank you so much, sir. So, sir, we'll take another query. Attendee Kiranjot Kaur, she wants to know that what is the placement scenario? How the department helps or motivates the student for the placements, and what is the procedure? Is there any kind of cell dedicated to it?
Yeah, very good question, Kiran. Because I would tell you that at LPU we have a dedicated department which actually facilitates the training and placement of our students, and in coordination with the institute itself, with the have a dedicated institute, a department with so many people working on it throughout the year, not only at the end of the course, they work throughout the year, and they help every student. And we also have an option of OGT. In the last semester, on the second last semester, you can go for an on-job training if you, and that is also helped by our training and placement cell, which provides every student an opportunity to get a job, at least 2, 3 options. And recently, one of our students have bagged an offer of 18 lakhs in an organization in Hyderabad, and she's working as a content writer. So, so we definitely, help each and every student, offer many job opportunities. It is up to them if they want to go for it. They definitely go for it. And most of our students, the pass out students and the present students, are also placed right now, though they are in the final semester. But still, maximum students of our final year students. Recently, 2 of the students, I was going to a newspaper cutting yesterday, and I was saying that Navbharat Times have recruited 2 of our final year students yesterday only. So they came into our, for um, a placement drive in campus only. So we have a full-fledged department which works, 24 into 7 for the placement of each and every student who gets enrolled at LPU, whether at any course. So they help rigorously, and we actually help every student to get a very good job.
Thank you so much, sir. So we'll take up last but not the least query. So the query attendee wants to know that why, if we, as we were, you are representing School of Journalism, so how School of Journalism at LPU is at par as compared to other university or other colleges. So what's your take on this, sir?
Again, very good question, my dear participant. I would like to tell you that School of Journalism is at LPU is one of the leading media schools in India, because any institution is known by the kind of faculty they have, the kind of infrastructure they have, and obviously the students. So at LPU, the school has one of the best infrastructure in any education institution in India. I can say proudly, because I would ask you, those who have, whoever has asked this question, I would request you to come and visit at least once. You should see the kind of facilities we have. We have an, extraordinary, state of the art television studio, which even you won't get in any, media house also. So we have, more than 5 studios at our school. We have all the required equipment which we need to, train our students. Like we have everything related to camera. We have DSLRs, we have video cameras, we have all lighting equipment, all sound equipment, microphones, every high end, every sophisticated kind of equipment which is required for television production, making films, television programs, radio programs, editing machines, lighting, everything we have. And we have, you know, very qualified, very talented faculties here. Most of our faculties, half of them are already PhDs, and the rest of them are on the verge of completion of their PhD, who will be completing their PhD by the end of this year or the next year. And they are all, well qualified, well trained, well experienced. They have worked with different media organizations and different teaching institutions as well. So they are very experienced, very, high, very good faculty members we have. We have very good infrastructure. We have very good students, and the environment here, the kind of curriculum we have designed is also very, very important. We also, not only we teach digital marketing, we also teach different kind of subjects to our students. We give, different kind of exposure. We organize different visits to them. We organize different events throughout the year. The students itself, themselves are organizing events throughout the year. They are given projects. So there is a lot of things to learn in LPU. Once you come to LPU, then only you can realize that we have a lot of things to do here. And it's actually a lovely professional university that gives you kind of an aura, that gives you kind of an environment to learn. So that's it. That's my take on this.
I completely agree with you, sir. Yes, absolutely. They need to visit our campus to feel that vibe, to feel that aura. So thank you so much, sir, for resolving all the queries of our attendees. And we have few queries from the admission part. So I would like to invite our admission nominee, Ms. Rachna Bajaj. So ma'am, over to you for the admission part of the university.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ruby. I'll just quickly share my screen with the audience. Okay, I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. So good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing fine and safe at your home. So today I'll be just quickly sharing regarding some of the parameters which you should be considering before choosing any university, any institute, organization for admissions this year. So if I talk about LPU, I'll be sharing how LPU is actually making a difference in the education sector and following their Think Big motto. So first up in the list, we have LPU creating history when 12 out of 13 LPU students won Olympic medals and brought laurels to the country. Further, we would also like to congratulate Neeraj Chopra, our student, for becoming the first Indian to clinch the Lausanne Diamond League with a best throw of 89.08 meters. Further, talking about placements, thousands of LPU alumni are working in multinational companies across US, Canada, UK, Australia at packages of over 1 crore and above. Apart from this, I suppose rankings play a very important role while you are selecting any university. And if I talk about some of the rankings of lovely professional university, the Times Higher Education World University Ranking 2023 has ranked LPU 23rd amongst top universities of India in amongst both government and private universities. We also have the NIRF rankings by Ministry of Education, Government of India, where LP has been ranked 47th amongst all government and private universities of India. If I talk about innovation achievements, we have been ranked third in India by the Atal ranking of institutions on innovation achievements, and the list goes on. Feathers are several which cannot be listed down on a single sheet. Further, as a student, I feel that your campus life and exposure offered in a university matters a lot, because as a student, you will be learning in these classrooms, you will be making memories here and making new friends. So if I talk about LPU University, the lovely professional university, there are several events which are being planned for the students, not just at national, but international level as well. So first up in the list, we have the 106th Indian Science Congress, which was inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji. Further, we also had Nobel laureate, the 14th Dalai Lama for the convocation at LPU. Former President of India, late Shri Pranab Mukherjee for the convocation twice at lovely professional university. Former late Shri Arun Jaitley ji for the inauguration of LPU Startup School. A very familiar face, a motivational speaker and a life coach, Kaur Gopal Das ji. He was here in the campus, he interacted with the students and motivated them about life. The heartthrobs of the country, rather all over the world, we had Shah Rukh Khan, we had Deepika Padukone in the campus for the promotion of Chennai Express, we had Sonam Kapoor, even Coke Studio was organized at the campus. Another picture, we have the famous cricketer, the MS Dhoni at campus. So several other celebrities were here at campus and students enjoyed their presence at the university and made several memories during these events. And yes, if I talk about the infrastructure, let's dig in the infrastructure which LP is offering to their students. This is an inside view of our central library, which is open 24 hours for the students with approximately 20 lakh books available inside, not just in online, but offline mode as well. An outside view of our amphitheater. LPU has around 3 amphitheaters where several nukkad nataks, theater acts, skits take place for the students. An inside view of our Shanti Devi Mittal Indoor Stadium with the capacity of approximately 2,500 audience, being the largest in this region. My favorite place, this is an outside view of our university mall. Let's take you inside this mall. This mall has all the basic necessities. If I talk about courier services, stationaries, clothing, if you want to purchase any electronic gadgets, whatever you talk about. Apart from academics, we also want our students to enjoy their campus life. For the leisure time, we have gaming area, bowling area available inside the university mall, along with a university gym inside the campus. In case of any medical emergencies, we have hospital available, and along with 24-hour availability of ambulance facility. In case of any medical emergency, we have eye specialist, dental specialist, we have physiotherapy wards available inside the campus. Moving ahead with the sports complex, this is an outside view of our indoor sports complex, which has several activities like a proper Olympic level swimming pool, approximately 12 badminton courts for the students, a shooting area with equipments, open playgrounds. Yes, of course, a beautiful view of our university and a mesmerizing night view clicked by one of our students. So this was all about some of the various parameters which you should be considering as a student while applying for admissions in any university. Let's show you how you can apply for admissions at LPU. So what you have to do is just simply visit our official website, which is www.lpu.in. And on the top, you will see an icon of admissions where we have listed down our programs as per your eligibility. So be it after 12th programs, be it after graduation, be it after 10th programs related to diploma or postgraduate programs, we have listed all the programs for you on the website. So let's say if you want to explore for after 12th programs, just click on this icon and all the disciplines with their programs which are available in the campus, in the university will be right in front of you. So we have engineering, management, commerce, hotel management, interior. Here we have journalism and film production. So I'll just show you a brief of one of the program being offered in journalism. So let's say it is for B design, film and TV production. Once you click on it, you can see we have listed down the duration. The program is for 4 years, total 8 semesters. The eligibility criteria has been mentioned. As you can see, it includes an entrance test. You need to qualify LPU Nest exam, the national entrance and scholarship test organized by LPU, or you need to be qualified UCED or undergraduate NID DAT or undergraduate NIFT or CUET. So if you have qualified any of these, you can apply directly. If not, go for the LPU Nest exam as the registration is open till 31st of March. Once you scroll down, you can see some of the highlights, some of the student achievements related to this program. The curriculum, we have also listed down the curriculum for next 4 years if you want to explore what will be taught to you during the 4 years of the program, and some of the electives and open minors being offered. And here comes the important part, I suppose, the financial aspect. As you can see that the fees without scholarship for this program goes 1,20,000 per semester, but we have different scholarship for this program as well. We have listed down the scholarships here as well. It can be on the basis of the national level test. It can be on the basis of the marks obtained in 12th. So you should have minimum 80% to grab the scholarship on the basis of your 12th. Further, if not, you can also grab scholarship on the basis of the LPU Nest exam, as this exam is not only for eligibility, but it will act as a scholarship test as well. So here we have mentioned the tentative cutoff for this test. And the scholarship for this program was 30%, where your fees will be reduced to 84,000 per semester. If you score even better, you will fall in category 2, which is of 35%, and your fees will be reduced to 78,000 per semester. Last but not the least, if you fall in category 1, you will be eligible for 40% scholarship and your fees will be reduced to 72,000 per semester. And whatever your scholarship is, it will be applicable for next 3 years or 4 years, whatever the duration of the program is. And once you scroll down, we have listed some other details regarding the scholarship. You can also explore some other scholarships being offered on the basis of innovation, startup, and entrepreneurship. We have scholarships on the basis of sports. We have special scholarships for Topper of Education Board 2023. So if you fall in the merit list of your board, share your documents with us on our email ID, which is admissions@lpu.co.in. In case of any financial aid, if you know anyone who is in need of such scholarships, you can also share such information. Like we have financial aid under need-based for economically weaker section, single girl child, single mother child, etc. We have scholarship for retired defense, for paramilitary personnel and their dependents, scholarship for the orphans, scholarship for certain disabilities, and financial aid to person with certain disability in case of blind as well. And once you scroll down, we have listed down the important dates. As you can see that the registrations are going on and we are done with the previous schedule. Right now, we are into the current schedule for which the last date to apply for LPU Nest, which is the first step, is 31st March. Once you apply for it, you will get exam dates between 5th April to 30th April. Appear for it. Your result will be declared within days on 5th May. And on the same day, your online counseling seat allocation process will begin. Make sure that you participate in this process to get your desired program. So as you can see that the round one will conduct between 5th May to 8th May. So on the same day your result has been declared, make sure that you fill your preference. There will be multiple programs right in front of you. So you have to pick one program as your first preference, another program as your second preference, so that in case if you do not get admission in your first program, you can get admission in the second program and accordingly. And once you have filled the preferences, we will release the allotment letters on 10th May. And accordingly, within next 5 days, that is between 10th to 15th May, make sure that you book your seat with initial payment of 10,000. In case of any queries, feel free to get in touch with us. We have listed down our helpline numbers. Our schedule a call icon is there on the right side of the screen. We have our WhatsApp team available for you. You can also take a live video counseling session through our counselors. And once you scroll down, here we have listed down the helpline numbers for your ease. And over to you, Dr. Ruby. I suppose I have shared the majority of the information, the necessary information, rather, I would say, for our students, which can be helpful to apply for admissions at our university. Over to you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ma'am, for briefing the students and providing them all the detailed and required information. So yes, so that's all for today, attendees. My heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for attending this webinar on digital marketing. Your presence, participation, and support was instrumental in making the webinar a grand success. And experts, you have brought valuable insights and expertise to the table, and your presentation and discussion were both informative and engaging. We understand that your time is valuable, and we appreciate the effort you took to join us and help to create an environment of collaboration and learning useful to the attendees. So we look forward to hosting more such informative webinars. So for that, keep checking our website, that is www.lpu.in. So until then, I, Dr. Ruby Gill, finally sign off the session. Thank you, everyone.